All right, welcome. Here is another powerful question. I want you to follow me gradually and you enjoy this very question. The question is on distance between 2 points. And as you can see on the board, if the distance between the points, open bracket x comma 3 close brackets, and open bracket negative x comma 2 close bracket is 5 cm, find x. It means that we are trying to look for the value of x. So the first thing that we are going to do is to get the formula to calculate distance between 2 points. What is the formula? Follow me. The formula is D, stand for distance, equal to a root of x, bracket open x, subscript 2, minus x, subscript 1, and close the bracket, raised to the power of 2, plus bracket open y subscript 2 minus y subscript 1, close bracket, raised to the power of 2. This is the formula. Now, what we are going to do is to substitute the value of this distance, which is 5, in place of D. 5 is equal to a root of, here, these are the 2 points. The 2 points will have x, comma 3 as one of the points, and then x, that is minus x, comma 2, another point. We say these are the 2 points. So the first one, this one is x, represent x subscript 1. And this one represents y subscript 1. This one is x subscript 2. And this one is y subscript 2. So we are going to substitute this into this value. Of course, our x subscript 2 is minus x. And then there is minus here. And we have our what? X subscript 1 is x. Then our square plus y subscript 2 here is 2. We now substitute it. 2. Then minus y subscript 1 is 3. So we have our 3. Having done this, we are going to work what is inside this bracket before we consider our root sign. So we have our 5 equal to a root of. Now, negative, negative. This is minus x, minus x. It becomes minus 2x. And then our square remain. Here we have 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3. Of course, we are going to have minus 1 because we are taking a bigger number from a smaller number. Here we have our 5 equal to, and this is the root sign we have. Remember, we are going to remove this root sign. We are going to remove this very root sign, but not now. What happened to this our square? We are going to take the square of minus 2 is 4. That is to say, if you have minus 2 raised to the power of 2, it means minus 2 times minus 2. And minus times minus is positive, then 2 times 2 is 4. So that is why it is what? 4. Without putting positive sign here, we know that it is already positive 4. Then our x remain x, but square this time around. Because everything inside this bracket, this very square must affect them. And here we have what? Minus 1 square, of course, is 1. Now, we want to remove this very square root sign. In mathematics, what we do, we take the square of both sides. We take the square of both sides. Taking the square of both sides, we have the square of 5 equal to the square of what? 4x square plus 1 the square. So this and this will go. Is that taken? Now we have the square of 25 is 25, which is equal to 4x square plus 1. Can you see it? We have an equation here. So for that reason, we are going to subtract 1 from both sides. Subtracting 1 from both sides, we say 25 minus 1 equal to 4x squared plus 1 minus 1. This becomes 24. And here we have our what? 4x squared alone, because 1 minus 1 is 0. No need of writing it. Then the next thing we are going to do is to divide both sides by 4. Dividing both sides by 4, we'll have 24 divided by 4 give 6. So 4 here 1, 4 here 6. It means that we have 6 equal to x squared. And do away with this and this. And at the end of the day, we have what? Root 6 equal to x. Therefore, x is equal to root 6. And that is your answer. Of course, it is in radical form. I told you that it is very simple. If you follow us gradually, you will succeed. Thank you for watching. Keep on following us and you will never regret.